Alright, hell yeah. So people want to know what pens do I use for my math videos. And this is my go-to. This is the Pilot G2. And it's 1 millimeter, you know what I mean? So that's this one and this one, you know what I mean? It's dark, it's juicy, and I don't get carpal tunnel. I can just write real sloppy and just with hardly any pressure. But someone did suggest this Uniball 207 Plus gel, and man, it is a nice pen, you know what I mean? Like I still can write at a really low angle and get some juice. This one though is definitely just a lot juicier with hardly any effort. This one is kind of more sharper, you know what I mean? So if you're doing polished work, but for you guys to see for sure, I definitely like this extra juicy. It's Pilot G2, and then the ink runs all the way dry. I'm sure this one does too. So price on this you get a 5-pack for $6. That's $1.20. Now they do make refills, but the refills are $1 each. So unless you're worried about like the plastic in the landfills, it just doesn't make sense to buy packs of 2 refills. I don't know. Like until the refills come down to at least 75 cents or 50 cents, you know, I'm just gonna buy these for $1.20. Now these are a 2-pack for these are a 2-pack for $2.50. So these are $1.25. And again, someone suggested this 207 Plus Uniball. But it is a 7-point, you know what I mean? It's a 0.7 millimeter. So I wish they actually made this pen in a full thicker 1 millimeter. And sorry for the beeping. I was thinking I would do a video where I switched pens every 10 seconds. So that's why the beeping's in the background. Now I need to actually switch to this more, but I've only been doing math videos, you know, online. Or just recording them. But this, you won't get any carpal tunnel because you can just do a hell of a steep angle. You know, just put no juice into it with your wrist. You don't have to be very accurate, you know what I mean? See, with precise pens, you just have to be so accurate. And my joints just really flare up. Like, I don't like it at all. And so this pen, even though it's crisp and sharp and it writes nice, and it was suggested, I wish they made a 1-point, you know what I mean? Because I definitely like just how juicy this is, and it's kind of messy, you know what I mean? But I like that aspect about it, you know what I mean? It's just real easy. But you know what I mean? You can't go wrong with this if you're. But it is just a little big, you know what I mean? For me, people did like this pen making videos because it is just really easy to see. But you know what I mean. I like to use every bit of paper. You know what I mean. So I'll just get in here. You know what I mean. With that type of stuff. Heck yeah. You know what I mean. So anyway, so that's it. And so you have the Uniball. You have the G2 Pilot. This is 1 millimeter. Sorry about the beeping. We didn't even use that. But then we have the Uniball 207 Plus. This is Pilot G2. And this thicker one, it's a pretty cool honorable mention. It's Pentel Sign Pen. This is the Porous Point. They make a bunch of different points, but this is Porous Point. And man, it doesn't last forever. You know what I mean? That's for sure. It juices out pretty fast out of all of these, I swear. Leave the cap on because it'll dry out too. But yeah, this is just real easy to use. So that's my take-home point on pens, is why you would buy them, is to you know, get the job done. But for me, it's like, hey, I'm going to be using a pen for hours on end, and so I just don't want to get any joint issues. So definitely the juicier the better. And this one comes in pretty juicy for being a finer tip. You know what I mean? For not being a marker. You know what I mean? Obviously, markers are hella juicy. But anyway, so that's my take on pens. So thanks for joining me, and that's a video.